Welcome. Welcome. We're getting set up. We're getting set up. It's coming soon. Okay, so welcome. If you're not in Roll20, you should probably go there. Okay.
All right.
Ooh. Okay. Hopefully it's working again.
Yep.
Yep.
Ah. Okay. So, we're all here now. So, you guys need to create characters. I do have some information for you guys, too.
Okay.
Somewhere here. Wherever I put it. And I literally do not remember where I put it.
Are you talking the handout you made in Roll20? That's under the newspaper icon.
Yeah, I know it's there somewhere. I just gotta find where.
Oh, okay. That's the only one that's showing for me is the background on, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, emeralds?
Oh, yeah.
Emerald.
The Emerless.
Emeralds. There you
I'm
go.
pretty sure that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's the only one that's visible to me, so.
Okay, yeah. I thought I had shared that. But I need to make sure. I need to make sure. It has the classic player's map in it. Which is good to familiarize yourself with. Which is very, very rudimentary.
Yeah, those are the best kinds of maps.
Yeah, there's a real map that you will see once we start. Though it's a little jank because I am not good at drawing big world maps. So I used the general map stuff to build it.
Which is fun.
Most, if you're doing this in your traditional time frame, none of these, oh, I'm hearing myself through your Discord, sorry. None of these maps would ever be very accurate. It'd always be hand-drawn stuff that wasn't necessarily the scale or anything else, so.
Yeah, okay. Adjust the audio a little more. Shouldn't hear the echo. Hopefully.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't hear myself now. That's great.
Yeah,
But,
same.
this is the basic background information. It uses the old map, which sort of relates to the current map, too. But there's a few more places on the current map than were on the original. Because there's now, as you can see in this little handout, 5 different places in this area. Yeah, and they're all bolded, so you can sort of figure those out under the current age setting part.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The original
So-
just had 3, and you didn't visit any others. But 2 were destroyed before the adventure started. So in the Redux, I added back the 2 that were destroyed. So those happen over time, rather than being something that happens before anything else starts.
Excellent. Is there any preference on? You had mentioned that you would prefer if we had one kind of martial class and one kind of caster class. Do you have any preference on which one you would like to take, Nashi?
Let's see. One martial class or one caster class?
I that's if that's what we go with, that's just what I had read there in the Twitter conversation.
I mean, I don't really mind going on. I don't really mind going on either class because I played most of the classes. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, as for preference, I don't necessarily have one.
Okay. I've not played a ton of 5e in a few years. I play more generally much older editions of D&D. So the complexity of some of the classes I'm going to have to bring myself up to speed on. So I may, if it's all right with you, I may try to go with more of the martial class just to keep the the character creation options lower for me.
Right.
As I'm looking through.
If anything, I can always be like a caster class like quite possibly maybe a healer of some sort.
Okay. And am I pronouncing the so it's Nashi, and is it Nakami? Nakami, is that how I should pronounce it, or?
Yes, my name is Nakami.
Okay, I just want to make sure I was not butchering the pronunciation.
No, you got it right.
Perfect. And do you have any wishes or restrictions in terms of character races?
I mean, I personally don't mind.
I don't either. I don't know what would be appropriate for the setting, so I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much anything can work. Where you start, or more where the origins are, will change depending. Because some places are more one race than others. So if you're something a little more exotic, then you likely come from Druender's Forge.
Okay.
But in that context, pretty much anything is good. Some take a little more work to get involved in the story than others, though.
Mm.
All right. I'm just browsing through. I I haven't cracked open any of my books in forever. The 5e stuff. So I'm just kind of browsing through different race options and what have you. I'm so much more used to. I play a lot of BX D&D right now, so my character creation literally takes like 3 minutes and I'm done.
I should probably take a browse myself just to see what I want to play as.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys can actually just go and start adding a character, or if I need to make a basic
in roll,
stub.
yeah, in Roll20, you'd have to create a blank character sheet and then assign it to each of us, and then we'd be able to populate it. But I've got like the character sheet PDF over here that I was going to fill out and make it work
Yeah.
before I did it on.
Okay, I'm gonna create 2 blank ones and just assign you guys,
Okay.
and then let you guys edit them. That way you can get the full thing, and it's a little easier to see what's going on. Alright, 1 is made. And should be assigned, so you should be able to see it. And hopefully that worked.
Yeah, I have a character sheet in here. Now, whether or not I can edit it is another question.
Oh, yeah, I also have like PDFs of character sheets and stuff.
Well, you can use the character mancer. That's probably the easiest way. At least that's my sort of preferred method if I'm in Roll20.
What is it under?
Just find your character, or your mostly blank character sheet, I guess you could say.
I mean, like, what option is it under? Like, is it under
Just go on the
journal
character
or-
sheet and it should prompt you.
If you go to the journal at the top there, the newspaper icon,
Uh-huh.
you'll see there'll be a character with probably a scrambled name. Near the top above the Blade of Vengeance folder she has there.
See Achuta Fatabra.
I've got something with Thaco, which is actually kind of hilarious, given where what I normally play. I've got a character with the last name Thaco on there, which may stay now. That just might be the character's last name.
Yeah, it just did random names, so you'll have to change that all.
Right.
But I don't have the option to edit that character sheet though. I can see it, but I just
Weird.
cannot edit.
Oh,
I mean, I can click on it, but I can't see like
sorry.
the bio or the info.
I didn't notice there were 2 options that I had to select. Give me 1 second. Okay, now you should both be able to.
There we go. There's a character sheet.
Okay, there we go.
And yeah, I could use the character mancer.
It's a little bit of a learning curve. And I can actually see you guys do this in real time, which is fun.
Oh man. Okay. So well, I guess I gotta choose a race.
Okay,
Yeah.
so with the character mancer, we're doing everything with SRD, so that cuts down options quite a bit. That's awesome. Fewer options is better
Mm-hmm.
for me, anyway.
Well, I don't know if it'll let you edit as much as it will let me, but I can do some really crazy stuff if we need to. But you should have lots of options to do all sorts of different things, so it shouldn't be too big an issue.
So Nashi, what are you thinking for a race?
I think I might go human.
I like that. I will go human as well.
It's a very all around type of race. Even though I am inclined to be choosing either like an elf or a half elf, but human definitely sounds like sounds like more of what I want, more of what I want to do for this campaign.
Okay, that does work. The original, of course, was built for an elf, so it's a good thing. In the Redux, I got rid of it having to require an elf.
All right, so we'll both go human.
Let's go standard human.
Actually, I don't even think I had the option to choose. Oh, sorry, I guess down at the bottom. Yeah, standard human.
Yeah, the sub race.
Yeah. What are you taking for secondary language? I'm gonna take Elvish just in case, because it might be useful given that the original was an Elvish character.
I think. And let's see. I guess when it comes to like language,
Well,
I was thinking about picking something out of the ordinary, like primordial. But I think I'll go with gnomish.
let me put out there that in the setting, the most common language besides common is probably Elvish in this region. Because there's an elf kingdom that is directly south.
All right, for me, Elvish it is.
Though you don't have to know Elvish. It's just, I'm letting you know it's the second most common language in the area. Sylvan is also very common. For strange reasons.
I think I might go Sylvan then.
Yeah, between two. That'll have us covered between the two of us anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so
I guess that's it for the race.
Barbarian or fighter? I don't want to do monk. I don't think.
Monk is actually not that bad. I mean, it's not as good as barbarian, but it's a pretty good class once you once it gets going.
Yeah, the last time I played 5e, that was what I played was monk. It was far right.
Yeah, the last session that I played, which ended, I believe around like sometime towards the end of 2020. I played a monk of a Way of the Sun Soul monk. So I had magical properties technically, but I couldn't really cast any spells. And I believe I think I ended up at level 9. So it wasn't too bad.
I think what I'll do, since again just keeping it closer to what was originally there, I'll take fighter since the original elf was fighter and magic user, and I'll just take fighter and go that route.
Okay. I think you know what I'll choose cleric.
Awesome. Skill proficiencies.
Oh, obviously for a cleric, I need to be proficient in medicine. Otherwise it's gonna be a rough trip. But I'm not sure what the other one should be.
There's a lot of choices.
There is. Actually, you know what? I think I'm not sure how much how much this is gonna bite me in the ass, but I think I'm gonna go persuasion on this one. Depending on my stats, this might be a very bad choice.
Well,
but I'm gonna roll with it.
I took perception and history.
Those are good choices.
And I think for the fighting style, since there's just the two of us, I'm going to take protection. Just so that if we're sticking close together, that I can get the shield out in front of you or something along those lines.
Right. And for my domain, I've chosen I've chosen the life domain. I think that was the only one there. Yeah, that was the only one there.
All right. So, if I put in the scores I've got here, we'll go.
Oh right, I gotta roll my stats, don't I?
Does help.
All right.
Um,
I can just do it in like the chat the chat window, right?
yeah, that's where I did mine. I rolled a few times. If you want, I can give you the actual roll command I gave to get all the numbers the same way.
Well,
Oh.
on the abilities tab, if you select ability score method roll for stats, it'll give you an option to just automatically roll.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, go that way.
Oh, I only where it says ability score method, I only see custom.
I had choose and custom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird. I have a very different list.
But I just pasted in Discord the command I was using. If you want to.
Oh wait, hold. Oh. I was just gonna use roll 4d6 and then copy and paste.
Yeah, this one automatically drops your lowest and all that stuff for you. So.
Ah, okay. So let's see.
So does the bog standard human get any sort of a ASI improvement at all, or no? I don't think he does.
I didn't quite hear what you said.
The standard human doesn't get a ability score improvement off the start, do they?
If I recall correctly, humans have an.
Oh, your mic cut out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, humans get +1 to everything, do they?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
humans
okay.
get +1 to everything.
That's what I was missing. Okay.
Oh, that's actually pretty balanced. I was expecting something quite worse.
Doo-doo-doo. Oh, okay.
Wait, do I is one just enough, or do I roll it like six times?
She was asking that we roll until we had nothing lower than a 9. So
Oh,
your first roll, you got
I got the lowest I got was a 10.
yeah. So that's I think probably your stats at that point.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really go wrong with that.
Yeah, at least I don't have a minus in something. Okay, so then picking persuasion might actually work out to my favor.
Nakami, if you're hearing us, we still can't hear you. I only have the option of acolyte for my background.
Let's see. Actually,
Oh,
background?
I can go custom and choose a different one.
Oh yeah, I also have acolyte for mine.
All right, so let me just go look at a list of backgrounds over here. As a human
Okay.
fighter, I think I might take.
Let's see.
Boop-a-doo-doo-doo. Nakam, if you're able to hear us, I'm actually going to type in the roll window over here.
Okay.
Because I haven't heard Nakami speak, and I'm wondering if the software crashed again.
Yeah, same. Well, let's hope it didn't.
mhm.
Hmm.
I'm half considering taking noble or
I'm kind of torn between a couple myself.
hmm.
I might go Sage.
Yeah, that would fit the cleric pretty well.
And then I would also have proficiency in Arcana and History. If also, I get I also get to choose two more languages of my choice.
um. So I have perception and history already as mine. So maybe if I go for...
I should mention one other thing, which is in the original story, for the background, the elf goes off to fight in Alfheim, the Elven Kingdom.
You sound your voice sounds kind of distorted.
Give me a sec, it's dying again.
I think I'm going to go noble.
Yeah, Noble's a good choice. I remember the last time I played a cleric, I was a noble myself, and then I ended up playing a character who had the rest who had her parents put a hit on her. It was not fun.
So noble will be doubling me up on oh, I think you've got the volume loud again. I'm hearing my echo myself.
Yeah.
But
Well,
noble
the
gives
audio
me a
started
double
working.
There we go.
Yeah, we can hear you great. Noble gives me a double up on history. Is it cool if I just pick a different skill, or would you want me to double up on history with it?
Yeah, you can just adjust the original ones.
Okay, so I will take...
Though, I should mention, soldier is probably a good choice. And I know there's another one in here. Where is the other one? There's also, I did not add it because I don't know if I can actually, well, I know you can do it as a custom one, but I'm not sure how it would look. But there should be like a guild mercenary as a choice.
Oh, actually, I think
You'll run into a lot of mercenaries in this area.
I think the only thing I see, well, in the book is guild artisan.
Yeah, there's 2 guild options. I would have to customize one to make a guild mercenary, but I don't think I could get you guys to see it, so I didn't create one. But you could create, like, say, a guild merchant and just, tilt it to be a mercenary.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll try maybe play the noble as somebody who would know the mercenaries and probably hire them to do dirty work.
I should say,
Personality.
if you're a mercenary, if you're a noble, you actually probably come from the Western Kingdom, which is a human kingdom.
All right, works out because I'm a human. There we go.
Or at least your ancestors did.
Okay. And the dice say...
Okay, let's see. What else for Sage?
I am apparently lawful. And the common folk see me as a hero. How would you like us to do our starting equipment? Just do the class equipment, maybe?
Okay, not bad. All right, I guess I'm neutral when it comes to that one. although I wanted to be lawful, but the dice says otherwise.
Well, you don't have to roll if you don't want to. You can just choose them.
Oh. I wish I would have known that before I started rolling. But it's okay. So I can basically just choose all the each one with each one from the backgrounds, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I do like the first one that I rolled, so I'm going to keep that one. Okay.
All right, so there's the beginning character is being built. And Red Thaco is now born. That's just hilarious. It auto-generated the last name Thaco. It's super funny to me. Anyhow, do. So over in the, is there a place where I can see? Oh, there they all are. Never mind.
I think you said something I could not hear.
No, it's all right. I was wondering where in Roll20 I went to go find additional equipment that my background gives me, but I found it here now, so I'm just adding it in. All good.
And flaw. Let's see.
I still ain't heard part of that, but it's okay. If you do need to look something up, though, you can always go to the compendium, and it should be there.
Gotcha.
Excellent. Somebody remind me what the 5e rule is for rolling for gold, or do we roll for gold? I know I got a certain amount of gold for my background, but is there also a roll for gold as well, or?
There is. I forgot what you rolled though. I mean, I can always look it up and see.
Give me a second. I can find it.
Let's see. It's a standard campaign, right? Or is it high magic?
I do not know.
Depending on what you mean.
How do I explain this? Because it's kind of difficult. Because there's actually a couple ways depending on what level we're starting at that we can actually roll for gold.
For this, we're gonna change out equipment, but you can just do starting equipment either by class or just use the starting wealth, whichever one you want. But your gear will change. Your gear will change.
Okay, so you're going to come in and modify the sheets afterwards and put different gear on?
Yes.
Okay, all right, then I will not worry about that. I guess the only thing, so we are going up to level 7, correct?
Yes. You will be level 7.
All right, so go to the fighter and see what the options are as you level up.
There are a lot.
How do you is there a specific way in Roll20 that you level up, or to make sure the classes go up?
I will walk you through it.
Okay. Because I think my character should be complete for a level 1 right now.
Okay. If you've got everything in, you should be able to apply it. And make sure to change the name too, unless you really want to use that name.
No, I'm going to use Red Thaco. It was something else Thaco before. It was some gibberish Thaco, but I changed it to Red Thaco. That works for me.
I think I'm going to change the name for mine. Okay, I guess for equipment. Let's go with class equipment.
I'm all about letting the dice and randomization rule everything. So.
All right. I'm going to take a quick look at yours, since it should be done, and I should be able to see it. Yes. Okay. All right. Now you should be able to click on the little. If you're looking at the character sheet, that is, you should be able to click on the little gear icon next to spells.
Okay.
And then you can click Launch Level Plus Character Mancer.
Launch level. Okay, launch level plus character mancer. There we go.
Yep.
Excellent. And so, just level 1 plus 6, bringing him up to level 7.
Yep. So just tell it to add 6.
All right, and then under martial archetype, I have one option. I don't have the option for the other ones right now. So is it just fine just to...
That's weird. You should see a whole... Oop. Ah. You should see a list, if I can get Roll20 to work for me. Wants to be slow right now.
It's only giving me the SRD. Like I don't have anything that's not inside the SRD available to me.
Hang on one sec. It should be sharing all the compendiums. And that may be part of the problem again. I keep telling it to use them all, and it should be sharing them, but... Yes, share compendiums. I've told you this multiple times. Yeah. Okay, well, you may have to restart Roll20 to get it to do that. I'm not sure if they take effect immediately or not.
Okay, well, give me a quick second. I will do that.
So, how do I add in the stats that I rolled?
When you get to the ability score screen, you should be able to choose custom and type in the numbers manually. Or if you do
the abilities. Okay, I see it. Got it. Thank you.
No problem. All right, so if I come back in here and go to my character sheet. Come on, Roll20.
Okay. I think I figured it out. Which is what it says that in the settings here that I should be able to share it, and yet also that I should not be able to share them without making I'm guessing a pro account.
Oh yes, you will not be able to share off.
So
product
give me like 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Take your time.
And I'll fix this. I will fix this.
That's all right. I will spend the time looking through the options and just marking down which ones I want at a time. All right.
Okay. Now just add +1 to each one.
You don't even need to do that. Just put them in normally, and since you chose human, when you go to the next page, it'll automatically add the 1 to it.
Oh, okay.
I did the same thing. I added the 1 and then got to the next page and was like, oh, that's not right.
Okay. Got it. I see it now. Wait, that's not... That shouldn't be there. Like, wait, hold on. I'm pretty oh, I added the wrong thing. I added the wrong number. Okay, much better. Okay.
All right, so we'll do.
Okay, now I would have to level all the way up to 7, right?
Yeah, but wait until Nakami comes back
Okay.
because
No
they're
problem.
trying to share off their compendiums. So I'll have protection and second wind from first level.
Okay, okay. It should work, but you'll probably have to restart. And I'm betting Character Mancer will look very different. Very different.
All right, let's see.
All right, so just refresh on roll 20.
Yeah, that should work. I think.
All right, refreshing now.
This is one of those things that's hard for me to tell if it's working or not, because as the DM and the owner of the books, I can see it all anyways.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'll wait till it finishes loading. And
There we go. Let me see here now. Give me the options to do this.
there we go. Now I can change my name.
And yes, now I see a bunch of other options in here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
In fact,
Not all of them though. Some of them are weird, but
okay.
oh, martial archetype.
Oh, and
yeah, but
I should note from experience with Character Mancer, because I've been playing with it. If you don't actually hit the average button, it won't take the average. It does this weird thing where it pseudo rolls. I don't know why.
All right. So is there a way for me to go back and change my fighting style from? Okay, no, it is on protection already. Perfect. Okay.
Worst case, we can recreate the characters, which we might need to, since you probably did not see all the options that there actually were.
No, I've got a pretty complete list of all the 5e stuff. I'm not inside Roll20. I've got another resource that I'm using to
Yeah.
see everything. So I'm not worried about missing out on something. I just want to make sure I had the level 1 stuff chosen correctly. So no worries at all. All right. So you want us to do average HP?
If you want, you could roll if you want. Average is technically a roll too, though it averages.
Oh, I kind of want to live dangerously and just like
roll everything.
yeah. Like I said, I'm very much more of a
No, I would do the same thing. Don't worry.
I'm just gonna let the dice do it. Oh, that's we're not. Oh, there we go. Oh, still sucking. Oh.
All right. Actually, you know what? I'm probably gonna do the same thing. Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Oh, it won't let me roll for level 6, or for level 7. I mean.
Oh wait, how did you do that actually?
I clicked whenever I'm in the level mancer. I just went to right below where I put in the 6 additional levels, and then clicked on the little down arrow next to average, and you can see each level and roll each one.
Oh wait, where in the level, where's the level mancer?
Open up your character sheet and top section of it. There should be a cog. Click the cog and then scroll to the bottom, and you should have a level up mancer or something like that.
Yeah, I noticed this too. It's some weird bug where the final level, it sometimes doesn't want to let you click the buttons. I don't know why.
Okay, well, I'm going to roll a d10.
I don't see it here actually.
I'm not keeping that one. No. We'll do that one. All right.
All right. I actually don't see it.
So. Sorry. Nakami, are you able to? Because I'm in the middle of mine right now. Can you open up his to show him where it was?
What was that?
He's having a hard time finding the level up Mancer.
Oh, it is on the character sheet. You go to the little cog next to spells.
Little cog next to spells. I don't see it.
Are you in your character sheet, or are you still in the Mancer thing?
Oh, I'm in the
Oh yeah,
character
you have
master.
to actually leave the
Okay.
initial.
Okay, so in that case, let me finish this first, and then I'll
Yeah, complete yourself as level 1 in the
Okay,
character Mancer
yeah.
first, and then go into the character sheet afterwards.
Okay, gotcha.
What martial archetype do I want to take?
There is a laundry list.
Yes.
Some are very strong from what I hear. I have heard in particular, I think Battle Master and Echo Knight are some really strong ones. And I've never heard anyone use PSI Warrior, but it sounds fun. It's a fairly new one, I think. Yeah, because I think Tasha's came out just like a few months ago. So it's still kind of new, I think.
Let's see, what does Battle Master give?
And no feats. Choose my cantrips.
Oh, the Psi one is all Iconics. No, that's
Yeah.
the Chaotic one.
That's apparently what it adds.
I'll take this one too, sure. All right.
If I remember correctly from looking over it briefly, when making NPCs, it had fun things like adding telekinetic force to attacks.
The champion one's pretty light compared to all the other ones. You're kind of taking you're taking a serious haircut if you take the champion over almost any of the other ones.
Yeah, it was one of the first, so it's a very basic one.
Okay. All right, I forgot I could choose a specialty.
And you should actually get the entire list of backgrounds and such now too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I see. Yeah, I see them all now.
Yeah, that's probably why you didn't see the guild ones earlier, I think. But I didn't know what the problem was yet.
Is all good.
Yep. Okay.
Is there a, without spoilers, is there a likelihood of giants in this adventure? On a scale of 1 to giants.
I can say that they're not. How do I want to put this? There are a few references to giants in the original. So there are likely to be some here. But most giants are a little too powerful for 2 level 7s. So they won't have a big impact until later on, I think. Unless you get really unlucky.
So I'm bouncing between either going with a rune knight or going with samurai.
Okay.
Or,
Now just wait till my character's finish being built.
Yay!
I may just go with samurai for the simplicity of samurai, rather than the more complexness of rune knight. But
I don't think I've actually read the listing for samurai.
essentially it gives some temporary hit points and some additional AC during combat. So it's more of like a survivability type thing.
Well, you also apparently excel in social situations, which is probably good. If one of you cannot excel in social situations, this will go down very quickly.
I think this is a good reason why I took persuasion. now I kind of feel better about it.
All right, we'll go with samurai, I guess, as the one that's there. Bonus proficiency.
Although I do have to ask, because when you're finished, when it says when you apply the changes and everything, does the building your character screen take long to load up?
Ooh, I think it had some issues.
Ooh,
Because if I look at your sheet right now, it says it's on the review tab and there are issues. It doesn't think you have a race or a class.
That's weird.
I think it's because I updated to Pro during the process.
Do you have a preference on whether or not we use feats?
You can use feats.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah. All right. Let's choose one again.
So I think you said we could use feats, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Feats are okay.
All right.
have no idea which ones you're planning on, but usually they're okay.
I have not been planning on any because I have not looked at them. I just I now had the option, so I wanted to check before I spent time looking in case it was something that you preferred not to have in. So,
Yeah. There is actually a very interesting halfling, I think it is, somewhere. That is a crossbow expert who you may encounter. Actually, you probably will, unless you guys don't get very far.
I'll take this extra class on the off chance that we're actually gonna run into some of them. I'm not sure if we will, but I'll do it just in case. I'm gonna get one more spell. Okay.
Oh, I should also mention, I know, obviously, since you're a cleric, and the original character was a elf, which was a fighter mage combo, he had some spells, and you can't match some of them, obviously, but he had detect magic, magic missile, protection from evil, read magic, sleep, detect evil, detect invisibility, invisibility, mirror image, web, dispel magic, haste, lightning bolt, confusion, and wizard eye. So some of those you could probably take. In fact, I should probably share this sheet with you.
Interesting.
I might take Fey Touched as a feat because that seems like something that might be useful in this area, especially since he knows Elvish. Maybe he's a little Fey Touched and.
It would make sense in this region. Lots of people here are Fey touched.
Okay, done.
Okay, and I shared the initial item notes, which happens to have the spell list and the other things that the original character was equipped with.
Okay.
Because some of those we will have with you guys.
Sword plus one's mine. Chainmail plus.
Wait, actually, hold on one moment.
They're a very general list. Like, since the original character started out with this level of power, you guys will have an adapted version. So, like, you can both have chainmail plus one if you want, and can wear it.
Oh wait, I cannot unless I'm proficient with it. That's why I chose scale mail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can use chainmail plus one. I can use a sword plus one.
But
Yeah.
you'd still be able to get, like, say, studded leather or whatever else is the max you can have, at a plus one. Since that keeps you in line with what the original module expected. And depending on how things go, you can get some very bad random encounters for your levels.
All I'm gonna say is the only thing I can probably take from here is are the 2 potions of healing.
Well, again, we can adapt these things. Like, rather than a sword plus one, you could have a mace plus one.
Oh, I'll take the mace plus one. I will definitely take a mace plus one.
This is just to give you an idea of the basic level he had, and therefore, like, what you guys have access to. Like, you will both have a horse to start with, which we can add. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, it's much easier to add the horse than it is to add you guys. So, let me just add a couple of horses to this page we're looking at.
Okay. Also now I can change my level. Level 7, right?
Yes, 7.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I should probably ask. Do you guys want riding horses or war horses?
Oh, how much distance will we be traveling most of the time?
Well, I'm.
Are we talking like continental travels or like
It's
distances
a
between towns?
it's a fairly large fairly large region, and I'm compressing the travel rules to make it a little easier to keep track of. So theoretically, in world time, in about 4 days, you could cross it on a horse.
Oh, if you don't have if you're not going to hold any penalty to which horse, I will go with the war horse every time.
Okay.
Especially for the fighter, I think he would prefer a war horse.
Yeah.
I think I'll go with the riding horse.
Okay. I can do one each.
Yeah, only because my cleric's not going to be on my cleric's not going to be like on the front lines fighting. She'll mostly be healing and casting spells, and whenever needs to, we'll probably like poke him with a stick.
Let me say this now. The horse is likely to die. He has like.
Well, now what do you do that for? I just got attached to my war horse.
Well, they have.
And now you're saying it's gonna turn to glue.
Well, it's just that even a war horse has 19 HP. So.
Who goes? I'm gonna give you a horse, a free horse, and then I'm going to kill it.
I'm just saying.
That was evil.
From all the times that I play D&D with my friends, I've learned one thing: don't get attached.
Oh.
If he gets involved in combat, there's a good chance he can die because he's a CR 1/2. He's not very tough. So there is that.
Don't underestimate Pebbles. Pebbles is a good boy. He'll be fine.
Okay. And actually, somewhere.
Right, now I can just
somewhere.
add them.
Yeah, if you go to the compendium, you can just like drag and drop items into your inventory.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in. I'm in the little menu with the cog. Well, so what do I do from here when it comes to like rolling stats?
Stats?
Not stats. Like HP.
Oh, see the little down arrow next to the roll versus average? Or it might be a sideways arrow if it collapses or expands the menu.
Okay,
You may have to set it to roll to see it.
Let's see. I see launch character 1. I see launch level 1 character mancer.
Yes, click that.
Okay.
Or sorry, no, level plus character mancer, the very bottom one.
Oh, I see it.
And that'll walk you through all your options and everything.
Okay. Level 7. Wait a minute. Okay.
Okay, what's with my initiative being 3.16? That seems like a very odd number.
I mean, I would just say that your initiative is 3, just to like round, to round down.
Well, the reason that's there is that's for ties. That's why you see that.
Oh, okay.
It automatically includes the numbers so it doesn't have ties.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I see now. All
I'm
right.
I'm used to just side initiative now. It's been so while since I've done individual initiative set.
Right. Well, let's see what I got.
Okay.
Well, I did hit the roll. Where my where in the menu? Do I add anything?
What menu?
The leveling menu in character mentor.
That's a good point. Is I don't think it added my con bonus to mine.
It should have automatically added con, unless it messed up.
Because I see like level 7
Ooh,
plus
actually,
what,
I
plus
think
whatever.
I think it did mess up somewhere along the line because it says you have 13 hit points.
Yeah, it does say I have 13 hit points. You're right. All right. I'm going to go and just say. So I want to roll 7 d10s plus my Constitution bonus is 3, so 3 times 7 is 21. So 7 d10 plus 21. 70 hit points.
Oh, I guess I can do that too. I mean, that would make sense.
There, hit points are set. AC is 19. Nice.
Okay, that would be. All right, so that would be so for me that would be 1d8 plus 2. So times 7, that would be 78 plus 14.
Yeah, so whatever your Constitution bonus is times 7 plus 7 times however many hit die.
Yeah, So 78 plus plus my mod which would be plus 2. So times 7 would be 14.
Yep.
Okay, and I have. Oh God, I'm a stick. 46 hit points.
There was only really 2 bad rolls in there though, considering your average is 4, right? So you probably pretty much hit average.
Huh.
Because your average would have been like what, 21? Because 4 times 7 would be 21 plus 14 be so 35. So you're above average.
Oh. I guess that makes sense.
I lucked out and got 2 10s on my d10s, but
Actually, wait a minute. When I think what I should have done is do the first 4 levels and then do the ability score improvement for the next 3, just in case things change.
oh yeah, I didn't do my ability score improvement on Constitution, so yeah, it didn't impact me. I did mine on Strength.
Yeah, I should probably then in that case I should probably do that for and see what I got. Let's see.
Well, you've got your rolls there. You can just adjust as you go, right?
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Yeah. Actually, no. I'm just gonna do. I'm just gonna do 48 plus 8 for now, and then add my ability score improvement for the other 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
So Nakami is, if you look over my character sheet, am I missing anything from what you can see?
12.
The only thing I didn't really add in was the money side of stuff.
Let's see.
H 27.
Potions.
And I believe so. One here
Still have it up?
and one here.
Oh, I do.
Okay, now.
I'm wondering why I can't find my list, but the list is open. It's just under the other pages. Okay.
9. Okay, so I'm at 27 right now. I'll just roll the last 3.
The only thing,
that one. Well, I'm a stick. Let me see.
it should.
That was actually lower. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it. 45 HP.
The only thing to really be split up now is the money. The money does not get duplicated. You have to share the money. That's the only other thing, I think.
I'm actually okay with that.
Yep. However you want to split it up, I'm fine with that. I'm not.
Well, yeah.
Usually not one off to do a ton of shopping, generally speaking. Anyway.
You may need
Maybe
to. There are places here that you probably want to be able to buy some stuff, at least over time.
All right.
Fair enough.
So you just want a 50-50 it?
Yeah, we can 50-50.
So 225 each on the gold pieces. So that brings me up to 250 gold pieces total because I had 25 originally.
Oh right. As a sage, I also get an extra amount, don't I?
Yeah, you can have. I'll take 11 silver. You can take 12. And then
if you want, you can take 12. I don't mind.
it doesn't matter to me at all. I already put in 11 in my character sheet, so
I mean, it doesn't matter to me either. I'm probably just gonna buy potions with it.
here, go get an extra sized up glass bottle for your potion. Take the extra silver. The gems, are those priced in gold or are they priced in silver or?
They are in gold.
All right, so that's what 10K.
Actually, I might keep track of the gems because breaking those up is going to be hard. Because
Okay,
you actually have you have like 11 gems on each of you.
All right,
and some of those are kind of expensive.
Yeah, let's assume that's like money in the bank. That's stuff that we've stashed away in case we need it.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm definitely okay with that.
All right, and then I'm going to say that Red Thaco is complete. And
I got an extra 10.
Okay.
So that...
Is there a way? Does Roll20 give me a way to export out my sheet as like a PDF or anything?
I am not sure. I know there is an export function somewhere, but I'm not sure how you access it.
No problem. I will take a gander at Google. Google will tell me.
12 silver. All right, so I have 235 gold pieces and 12 silver.
And I've got 250 gold pieces and 11 silver. So yeah, we should be good there.
Okay. And I think I'm finished.
Almost. Because unless you've added your equipment, I should probably drop you some +1 items.
Oh, right.
Bloop. I'm figuring the mace is your normal weapon. Probably.
Secondary weapon. My normal weapon would actually be the quarterstaff.
Okay. Well, since no one took the dagger option, which is basically just his secondary weapon, I will give you the mace anyways.
Okay.
I mean,
Do you
you
have
could.
any sort of a ranged attack, just in case? It may be useful to have. I took a crossbow, but
That would be what my spells are for.
For those
Other,
and armor.
other than that, I have a mace and I have a quarterstaff now.
So you'll have to when you have a chance, Nakami, is change my warhorse's name to Pebbles, and
I can do that. Give me 1 second. All right.
there will be a hell to pay on any sort of harm that comes to Pebbles, and Red may see Red and suddenly have a strong hatred for anybody who harms Pebbles.
All I'm gonna say is this: Ada is my pride and joy, and if anybody hurts Ada, then I'm casting divine word on them.
Well, you probably will be casting divine word on them anyways.
Oh my god. Well, actually, that's if I ever get that high level spell slot.
Oh, we don't see the we don't see the character labels on tokens.
Yeah,
I guess the other thing I haven't done yet is I have to go and find a character picture, don't I?
Yeah. Well, there is artwork, and I gotta give you guys tokens. Tokens would be helpful.
I will find. Do you prefer the circle tokens, like what you have there for the horses?
It keeps the visual look at least, because all the ones I've used have had the circle tokens.
Yep, no problem. I will get you a circle token for me here in just a moment.
Okay.
Where do I get the circle tokens?
There is a there's a token creator that's really useful. If you go to rolladvantage.com, there is a token stamp tool there. You basically drop an image on it, and it'll create you a circle token that you can then import into Roll20 or any other BTT.
Oh, okay.
But
Token stamp, right?
Yep, exactly. Token stamp, and you just drop an image in there, and you can move it around till it's the way you want it. And
got it. Okay. Well, time to find an image.
Yep, that's what I'm doing too.
Yeah. I'll give you guys a second. And actually, while you're looking, I should mention a couple of things about the world before I forget to mention them.
Okay.
First one is you guys are a lot higher level than average around here. Most people are going to be like 1st to 3rd level. In fact, the city guards in most of the towns are like 3rd level. So, not too many people are near your guys' levels. In fact, for like a village or a town, significant individuals are probably only 4th to 6th level. So you guys are more powerful than the average person in any of the places you're going to go.
Interesting.
That does lead to a slight problem, though, with magic items. In specific, like, magic +1 sword, that's not too hard to come by. There are artificers around who will make plus weapons. In fact, that is what Duender's Forge is all about. Their big stock in trade is making magical weapons and armor and potions. That's what they do. Which is why you guys might eventually want to buy some stuff there. But most of those cannot make any really high enchanted gear. So you either have to find some somewhere, or, you gotta find someone who can actually make them for you. Or has made them, at least.
Okay.
And as far as that goes for some certain items that are usually uncommon. Like items that grant flight. There are very few items that grant flight. Because most of the people that would make such items cannot cast such spells. So you will very rarely find those. Same thing for like teleportation. Like a very big like kingdom will be able to teleport people around, but not like the average adventurer. Also on that note, the highest people in the highest NPC I have currently made, let's put it that way. That's probably a better way of putting it. He is, I think it's a he. There's 2 potential characters. I need to figure out which one is the higher one right now. Okay, they are both level 8. So they are slightly more powerful than you. And they're the most powerful NPCs in this entire region. So, there's not too much help forthcoming if you can't handle something. I will say, though, that there are some and I'm thinking of 2 things at once. Give me 1 second. Wrong tab. Wrong tab.
So I pasted in Discord there the token for my character and just updated his.
Yep, that's what's distracting me.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. Okay. Come on, screen. Move. Alright, there we go. 1 token, which is really huge at the moment. I think that's the right size. Alright. What is your character's name again? Red Thaco. Let me set him up really quick. Okay, you should have control too, I think.
Yep, I do. I don't have control over Pebbles.
I'm not sure how to get you control for the horse. I don't know. It keeps telling me that there's control by name, and I'm not sure how to correctly get it to do what it's supposed to there.
No problem.
So for now, I guess I have to control the 2 of those until we can work it out. I'm sure we can eventually.
No worries.
Okay. And Vivian. P. Come on. Once in a while, Roll20 is really laggy. Okay, you should now have control of that character. So you should be both good right now. Both good.
If you open up the character sheet for Pebbles right quick, where you were just out with for Vivian.
Okay.
I'm just watching on the stream here, waiting to see.
Oh, I guess this would change it. And I just make sure the name is what we want.
Yeah, I think if you say, actually no, you want it to represent a warhorse because the warhorse has the ability to attack and everything else, right? There should be an option though to allow other people to move the tokens. You may have to do it maybe on the character sheet for the warhorse.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay, not important. I was just curious.
Oh, actually, I think I might be able to do this. Let's do this.
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly it.
Ha ha! Success.
So now if I go over to, yep, I can see Pebbles' name and stuff properly, and I can move them. Awesome.
All right. Let's set up the other one too while I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I think Pebbles is gonna have to go on a diet of spinach or something to get that HP up.
Yeah, warhorses do not have much HP. Though that should not be a surprise. I have looked at many wargs, and they don't have much HP either. They have more than horses, though, but only like, I think 7 points more. Not a big difference. And wargs are definitely bred for combat.
That's all right. We have a cleric. The cleric can heal the horses.
I think I could probably definitely rule that horses get saving throws for death. So if they happen to go down, they could, survive. I think that's fair. But yeah, there are 2 characters in the entire region so far that are NPCs that are more powerful than you guys, except for mercenaries. There are mercenaries in this setting.
Nashi, your mic was picking up something there.
Oh yeah, sorry. I turned. I was actually muted.
No worries.
I didn't even realize it till now.
I'm sure whatever it was that you said was incredibly insightful and amazing, though.
It was.
All right. So we've got characters, we've got character portraits, we got names.
Yep.
We
have
the most
items.
important thing is our horses.
Yes.
Oh, I should probably give you some setup information. Since, well, there is an option that Vivian might have been born here, but obviously as a noble, you, or rather Red, has not been born here. Because there are no nobles in Emerless. There's not even a kingdom here. So
no problem. One of the character flaw I chose for Red was that I believe he was disgraced to his family. How did it word it again? I'd have to go back and look. By my words and actions, I often bring shame to my family. So let's just say I brought shame to the family and have now gone off adventuring to try to restore the name.
Okay. So as
wherever that is from, I'll let you pick.
As an adventurer, you are a mercenary. That's the way you fit into this world. Because I had to do some thinking to reverse engineer the story. In the original story, there's no excuse for any other adventurers to be around. The main character actually worked for Elfheim. So I had to come up with some reason for there to be other, characters here. So I created the idea that the world, at least in the current age, has mercenaries, which are just adventurers. But they don't call them that, because adventurers tend to do jobs for money here, so they're mercenaries. Very easy conversion.
Works for me.
Yep.
So maybe Vivian was born here and needs to return home, and say, maybe you two have been adventuring together, acting as mercenaries in the same group. But Vivian goes home to, say, Northbury, which would be the human village in this area. Which Vivian would probably find Northbury a little smothering. It's a very small village. There's only 100 people there.
Fair enough.
So, this way you two know each other already, and you have a reason to be returning to Northbury. Or it could be Druender's Forge. Druender's, sorry. Druender's Forge also has a lot of humans. It is smaller, but more important. Which is sort of a conundrum, because Northbury, I don't know if you've actually read the little sheet, but Northbury is a very small village. Actually, I think I can give you some more information. Yes, I made a little more information, and I'll show it to both you guys for the 2 potential places you'd be traveling to. Okay. Should now see Druender's Forge and Northbury.
Yep.
This gives you a little background. It tells you about the population, the government, and the trade. And you can't see it, but there's lots of other notes there too. But
So Vivian,
one or the 2 will be where you're traveling to.
All right.
And
so Vivian, looking over this real briefly, our biggest choice difference on here is like, do we want to go to the farming town, or do we want to go to the town with all the goodies?
Pretty much.
Like when I'm looking at, there's lots of other differences too, but that's like the main thing that's jumping at. Like, do you want to go to the place that has all the stuff and the the money and stuff, or do you want to go to the place that has the corn and pigs?
Well, it's also the rest stop for this region. If you're coming from the Western Kingdom, which is the human one, then Northbury is your stop to get into the Emerless. Because the road, and you can't really see it, well, actually, I think on the other sheet, that little tiny map, wherever I put it, it doesn't really show it, but there is another road that comes along the west, and it stops through Northbury first, and then goes to Druender's Forge. So, it is the western route. So, it gets a lot of trade, but not directly. No one comes to, like, Northbury to, like, buy magic weapons. They come to, like, stop on their way to buy magic weapons. So there are, like, 2 inns and a large stable and a general store and lots of farms. It's a nice little place, though.
I think this decision goes to Vivian, since it's their
well, yes.
Vivian's hometown. So I am willing
to go pick wherever. A hometown. Either hometown. I know there are a couple of humans who have decent jobs in Druender's Forge. Yes, actually, 2 of the guild heads are human. So, there are humans around that have important jobs in Druender's Forge. Though it's a very multiracial place. Northbury is more just humans. There's not much else.
So, what I'm thinking is, since Vivian is more of a scholar, I feel like her place of living would be Northbury, but at the same time, Druender's Forge would be the place where she goes to work and stuff.
Well, I mean, if you want, you could have been born in Northbury, and run off to Druender's Forge when you got older, because there is no library in Northbury.
That works. There
is, however, a really large library in Druender's Forge. So you might have got training in Druender's Forge before you set off to the life of the mercenary.
That actually works.
All right, so are we heading for the forge then?
We head to the forge.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right. if that's the
also,
case,
oh, also, so how do how do I also add more spells to the character sheet?
you should have
Go
got
to
a
the
choice of a
compendium.
lot of them.
Yeah, if you go to the compendium, you should be able to drag and drop them over too.
Where's companion?
That is the eye icon on the top of the screen. Top right.
Okay. Is it under spells?
You can just use the search box and just.
Oh,
type in
wow. Okay.
Oh. Okay, got it. And
then if you drag and drop them, they should automatically fill it on the spells tab of your character sheet.
Yeah, I
see.
think
And spells.
I think something happened in the Character Mancer level up thing, because you did not choose all the spells you normally would. Because
I only see the ones that the two that I get at level 1 and everything else that I've chosen. But I don't see anything else for levels 2, 3, and 4.
Yes. You should have gotten a selection of spells at those levels.
I did not. Although I do know where
in fact,
I get at these levels.
In fact, I might want to recreate your character really quick.
Okay.
Because I think there are some definite issues in there. Because you don't have any of the abilities you should have got at, like, I think 3rd and 6th for cleric. I'd have to look it up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you have like 3, and if you look at like red has like 11. So I think there's a problem there. Something did not go right.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm not really too sure what I missed there.
If you want to give me like a list of the spells you want at higher levels,
do I just put the list of spells in the Discord, or do I put them on Roll20?
You can toss them in Discord.
Okay.
Oh, I actually get I get the Misty Step spell, and I get one first level spell of my choice. It must be from the divination or enchantment school of magic. Ooh, so I get one other spell. I need to go figure out what spell I want.
Okay, let's see. Well, time to see what I'm gonna get, or what I.
Oh yeah, Misty Step is on yours. I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, I get Misty Step, but I also get one more spell as well. So I just need to go and find which spell I want.
All right, so I know at level 3 and level 5, I get Lesser Restoration, Spiritual Weapon, Beacon of Hope, and Revivify. And at level 7, I also get Death Ward and Guardian of Faith as the free life domain spells.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about those. If I rebuild the character, then you'll already have all the defaults for your type.
Okay.
So you'll already have all the life domain abilities when I do the level up.
And then I just choose the 3 from the three that I'm gonna, the 3 that I pick from for second, third, and third level, and the 1 for 4th.
Well, let me do this. I will start creating the character, and I'll use the existing one as a reference when I'm doing it.
Okay.
So I think does the cleric get sleep as a spell or no?
I don't think they do by default.
Okay, then I may take sleep, because I get the option of either having a divination or an enchantment spell at first level. So I might take the sleep, or like I'm looking here at which one to be useful, and it's like sleep and charm person kind of look decent, but sleep is always useful, or at least has always been in my experience.
All right.
Okay.
I think.
What are you?
So we'll take sleep.
All right. I'll put them. I'll just put them in the Discord. For which spells I'm taking.
Yeah, I can give you a list once I have it recreated, but what alignment are you? I cannot seem to find it on your sheet for the life of me.
It should be lawful good.
Okay. All right. And it's the only thing I couldn't find.
Yeah. I thought I put it there, but if it didn't take, then that.
I mean, it
wouldn't
could
make
be I'm
sense.
just missing it.
Yeah. Well. No, I'm pretty sure I put it there, but if it didn't show up, then something must have happened.
Yeah, I think something did. I think we probably should have recreated the sheet when we first had the problems with it. That would have probably been a better choice in the long run. But let's see. Clear it. Clear it. There we go. Now we wait for roll 20. Alright, skill proficiencies. Above. I'm pretty sure you chose medicine and persuasion.
Yep.
Come on, roll 20. Alright, and you are light. Let's go on. I already know what your ability scores are, so we're just going to put them straight in.
Mm-hmm.
So 11, 14. Waiting for it to catch up to me.
Oh, reduce them all by 1.
Oh, yes. That would make sense.
Actually, hold on.
Actually,
Reduce all by 1 except for Constitution and Wisdom. Reduce those by 2.
okay. Oops. I accidentally tried to reduce it to 0.
At level 4. I took the ability improvement to increase Con and Wisdom by 1.
Okay. So, that should be 14. Alright, I think 10, 13, 14, 13, 15, and 14. And it looks like they're all correct now.
Yep.
They kept wanting to change back. Alright, and up top they look correct. Except for intelligence? Oh, it hadn't updated. It was stubborn. It wanted to stay 15. Alright. Alright. So background was Sage. Once it lets me choose. Sage. There we go. Waiting for it to load. Alright, and you chose 2 other languages. So, Gnomish and Sylvan.
I think with at the beginning I chose Common was the first language. I think for the second choice I chose I chose Gnomish, and then with the background, I chose Sylvan and Draconic.
Yeah. I didn't know which ones you did exactly, so I just took 2. And this is the other 2. So they're all 4 in there.
Okay, awesome.
Specialty. What was your specialty? I do not see that.
Let me go back. Wait, specialty?
Yeah.
I don't think I put that in.
Okay, well, there are specialties to being a researcher. Alchemist, astronomer, discredited academic, librarian, professor, researcher.
Oh, librarian. That
Okay.
was the one that I put in.
All right.
Or at least I thought it did.
And I'm willing to listen, and I'm used to helping. Where is it? There it is. Ideal, logic, bonds. There we go. Ah. Oh, that should be funny. Alright, and equipment. Really quick. Come on. I think I need to restart sometime soon. It's slowing down for me. Crossbow. I'm guessing you took a priest pack?
Yes.
Okay. It looked like it from the equipment.
Yeah.
But it doesn't tell me.
I definitely took a priest pack.
Alright, spells. You already get light, so there's mending. You're actually missing a cantrip.
I am? Oh,
Yes.
Then add Sacred Flame.
Yeah, because you end up with 4, because you automatically get the 1.
Okay. Yeah, I think I think I put 3 there because that's how much I had it first.
Alright. So, bless, cure wounds. Healing word. And
Okay, I'll take this one. Oh wait, no, I already have that one.
I think it gave you like 2 spells of first level on the level up. Or at least that's the way it looks. Because you actually have 2 more spells than you would normally have, but you're missing 2 others, so.
Because it gave me Blessing Cure Wounds to start up, and then the other ones, the other ones that I would normally choose were Healing Word, Guiding Bolts, Protection from Evil and Good, and Shield of Faith.
Oh, okay. I know what it is. I chose the wrong domain. That's me being bad. I'll fix that. Alright, now it's probably going to make more sense.
Okay, and I have the list of spells and of what I'm taking in the Discord for 2 through 4.
Okay. Let me just finish this. Ooh. Oh, okay. Up. I need light now. Light, yes. There we go. And automatically gives bless and cure wounds. So, protection. And and Shield of Faith. It would be bad if I accidentally messed up your character recreating it. Alright. Alright. Ooh, oh, there it is. Ah. $24. 5'3". Blue. Okay. Alright. Everything should be there. Now we apply. And it's probably going to get a little confused. Nope. Apparently it realizes they're different characters, at least so far. Alright, and now that I've made the new one, we should be able to toss the old one. So I will delete that and give you control of this one.
Okay. All right. Awesome. Let's see.
Alright. Now I give it to you. So I will run it through the character. Oh, actually, I did not write down your HP.
It started out as 10. My HP was 45.
I'll probably manually edit that.
You can edit it right on the character sheet itself afterwards.
Yeah. So 6. I'll leave that as is. Yeah, it should have given you, like, Turn Undead, Harness Divine Power, Channel Divinity, lots of stuff. And it did not. So that was not a good thing. Okay, and you took ability scores. What were they again?
Con and Wisdom.
Okay. Next. Now spells.
They are all listed in the
Yep, I'm just waiting for it to update.
Okay.
You'll probably get another cantrip, I think, too. I think there might be 4 for a 7th level character. But don't quote me on that until it says.
for a cleric.
I can check in the handbook. Yeah, there is indeed 4.
So now you get the Sacred Flame.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get 4 cantrips, 4 first level, 4 through 3-1.
Yep.
Okay, so down to 2nd level. Hold Person. Zone of Truth. Enhance ability. Down to 3rd. And Dispel Magic. Mass Healing Word. Spirit Guardians. And 4th Freedom of... Oh. You ran out of spells.
I did?
Yeah, apparently you did.
Is it based off intelligence score or off of because the cleric is supposed to get 4 at 7th level? It should be 4 cantrips, 4 first level. Oh, these are slots, not spell totals.
Yeah. Yeah,
sorry,
the actual spells, they're...
Okay, then in that case, let me take a look at the spells that I put in the chat.
Okay. Because there's 10 total you get.
Okay, you can take out Zone of Truth to add freedom of movement.
All right. Once it updates. Yeah, you would have still had a pair of 4th level spells, but that would be Death Ward and Guardian of Faith. So.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. And... it's thinking. Okay. It is done. Oh, hit points. You...
You can just
okay.
you can just change it right there. Both. Make sure you change the top and the bottom.
Yeah. Ironically, it was directly opposite.
Yeah, it was. One day I hope to get to 54.
Yep, okay. But that looks otherwise like it should now. Lots more spells. And abilities.
Awesome.
You'll have to add in your gold and items afterwards.
Yeah, I'll toss in the items. Because I did it anyways in the first place, so I might as well give them back. Alright. Here we go, those two, and scale. There we go. And toss the old versions. Bloop. And bloop. And where is the other one? I don't actually see the other one. Okay, well, I know you get it. So I don't know what I chose instead, but that's okay.
I think it was the mace +1.
Well, no, I gave you the mace and the quarterstaff, but
okay.
I don't think I originally, when I was redoing the character, gave you the quarterstaff, the original one. I'm not sure what I chose instead.
You did. You did give me the original quarterstaff.
Well, I mean, on using the character mancer when I recreated it, I don't think I chose quarterstaff then.
Oh no, it was there.
I don't think I deleted it though. I know I gave you the new one.
Yeah, you definitely gave me the new one.
Yeah. But oh well, it doesn't matter. It was going away anyways.
Yep.
Alright, and you can do the money. Hopefully you remember.
Yeah, I do.
235 and 12?
Yeah.
Oh, and I should probably double check over here. Yes, it lost you over here. So it's probably a good thing that... Ooh, oh. And it found you again while I was typing.
Yay.
Trying to fix things. Alright, so that looks like everything. And I think that is pretty much everything you guys need right now.
Yep.
Alright, let me just tell you, the very initial things to basically tell you why and where you're gonna enter the region here, so that next time we do this, we can start off with the first adventure. I am already on the screen I'm looking for. Okay, you can tell it's late. Or at least for me.
I mean, same for me, but it's fine.
Yeah. All right. So, you guys have been working below Elfheim, which conveniently is on the old map. So you know Elfheim is to the south.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the Western Kingdom, the human one, would be somewhere off to the west and is not on this map at all. So, you have been working south of Elfheim, and you are coming home. So you are going way up along this path, and the very first place you will get to will be the city of Dornurel. Because that is the first one along the road, as you can kind of see on the map.
Mm-hmm.
And that would take you to Druinder's Forge, which is actually very close. Very close. They are, like, on horseback, I think 2 hours apart. Let me double check that really quick. But from the south, where you're going to be going... Once the map loads... Alright, down here. Well, you'll be going very close by Dornurel. Let me put it that way. The road sort of breaks off a little bit before you choose, because you're coming from the south, and then there's like a break right at a bridge that leads across the river, and across the river is where Dornurel is. And if you go right instead, you end up at Druinder's Forge, which is, in fact, just over 2 hours. It's like 2.5. So, they're very close together. But that is the way you're going to be coming on the next adventure. Or the real adventure, I guess I should say. And otherwise, I think we're all set for the real first episode.
Excellent.
So, what days are we going to stay with Thursdays at this time, or is there?
I mean, unless you guys want to change it, I'm fine with Thursdays. It was just a convenient day, a couple of days down the road for me when I picked it. But
Thursdays works for me as well.
Okay, that's fine with me as well. That's fine. And we're aiming for what? I forget. I think I asked you. I forget what your answer was. I apologize. For how long you're looking to have a session run for?
In Worlds, the story can't go on longer than 31 days. At the end of 31 days, if you don't succeed, the Emeralist is basically toast. So
okay, I was meaning in terms of like real world time of like.
Well, yeah, that I'm not so sure. Figuring we go like 3-ish hours, maybe 4, depending on how we're doing. I'm not sure yet how long each session would end up taking us along the plot. We could end up real quickly, especially if you all die. If you die, this goes really quick. But, yeah. It could go very fast or very slow. I'm not sure yet, which is why it's hard to say.
We can play it by ear. I would probably not want to go more than like 3.5 hours because it is work day, and then being able to get up on Friday and be functional.
Well, if it went like 4 hours, I would probably sound drunk, because that would be midnight for me. So
yeah, That'd be around midnight for me. Yeah, we're all on the East Coast, I guess. So
Yeah, I think so.
So that's fine. And I am near impossible to in any way offend. But if there's anything that you guys want to bring up, you can either do it here or we can do it in the Discord. I guess is easy. If there's things you want to make sure you call out, but for me, I am darn near impossible to upset or offend in any way. So do not feel like you need to cover yourself for me in any way. I assume everybody's just a normally good person, and yeah, so
Of course.
I'm very difficult to offend in any way, so don't feel like you need to check on anything with me. But if there is anything that bothers you, feel free to let me know.
Well, story-wise, there should not be anything, unless you have problems with seeing the occasional corpse. There will be dead people. I can assure you that.
At the end of Red's sword, there shall be, yes.
Yes.
I don't. Wait. Since we're mercenaries, that means that we've seen dead bodies before, correct?
Yes, you would have seen dead bodies. You would probably have made some dead bodies. As a cleric, actually, you probably would be like support staff with like a small group. You probably would not have worked like on your own. As a fighter, Red probably has worked on his own and has killed many a person as part of the mission.
Okay, so then,
anybody?
Sorry.
I was going to say anybody who's looked sideways at Pebbles. That's basically what's happened. There's this long line of bodies of anybody who has not respected Pebbles.
Okay, so then does that mean that Vivian has not seen a dead body then?
Well, I mean, you probably have. It would be hard to avoid. Let me put it that way. But
okay.
Probably less.
You are 7th level.
Probably less direct bloody violence.
Gotcha.
Probably some though. I mean, you couldn't entirely help that, even if you were not in the front lines, because you were.
Fair enough.
Maybe you've seen more of the aftermath and less of the upfront.
That would probably be the case. I mean, you would have been treating wounded, and probably people that actually did die, even with healing spells available.
Yeah.
So you have probably seen some dead bodies, and you'll probably see some more. That's just the way this goes. I mean,
gotcha.
You already know that if you can't save the Amaryllis dies in a month. So there will be dead bodies. I can assure you this.
Then she must be prepared.
Well, it is her home, so if she's here to save her home.
Yes.
This is true.
You don't technically know that in the story yet, but you'll find out very soon.
Gotcha.
All right. Is there anything else I should mention? No. I guess that means we can end things. And on that note, if you guys want to do some shoutouts, you can do them. Because, after all, my stream has been watching.
Well, hopefully we didn't make a fool of ourselves on it, but thanks for setting it up. I look forward to playing the game. I haven't played 5e in a long while, so it's it'd be an interesting comeback to it. I do an OSR-based podcast covering a lot of old school games. The TheRedCaps podcast. If you listen to podcasts, you can search for it and find it wherever you normally get podcasts. And yeah, that's my shout out.
I guess as for me, like normally I play D&D like. Well, it used to be on a daily basis, but now it's like every now and then, since the things happen. Yeah. but I have played D&D 5e pretty frequently. over the course of the past year or so. I guess the only other thing is you can most likely find me on at NashiKitsune on Twitch, and EJ Nashi for now on YouTube, where I'm uploading like a Ghost of Tsushima Let's Play and stuff.
Okay. Well, I think everyone knows where to find me since they're here. So, that said, I should also, because I'll probably want to link to your guys' stuff. So if you want to give me links in like Discord, I will add those later, because I will probably upload this to my Dungeons and Dragons folder on my YouTube channel when I finish editing it, probably.
Mm-hmm.
To make sure that it actually, well, works. there were some hiccups along the way, so I will edit those out most likely. But when I put that up, I will link to you guys. You just need to hand me the links, and I think that covers everything. So I hope everyone's had a good time.
Yeah, I look forward to playing.
Same.
All right,
I can't wait.
Then take care and have fun. And I have ended the call. So, for chat, I am sorry I couldn't really talk to you guys as much as I normally would. But thank you for being here and watching. And I think that covers most of it. I will have actual, like, images for them at the very least for next time. I know it's a little one-sided right now. That's what episode zeros are for, after all. So, keep that in mind. Next Thursday, apparently, at the same time, we will have our first adventure. And it will be something. It will be less math than last time, and more fighting. There will be bloody fighting. I can tell you that now. So, have fun, take care, and I will see you later. Bye!